Hello, and welcome to a brief orientation to Perfection Learning's new online learning platform, Perfection Next. Now, there's a lot to explore here in the Resources tab after you log in, but I really want to drill down just here on this tile. Once you click on that, you can see the interactive edition of Connections English Language Arts for the 9th grade. So there's a lot of different teaching resources on the page, but what we really want to do is go up here to the Getting Started button. That will allow us to choose our unit, the chapter within our unit, and the different parts of the chapter. We're going to skip the introduction and go straight to the heart of it, which is the first read. Again, a lot of teaching support, but what we were really interested in is the interactive lesson. So let's click on that. So this is our reading space. We're working on making inferences in this particular read. Here's our objective. This is what we're looking for to annotate. And in this reading space, you can annotate very easily. You can do underline, double underline, highlight in different colors, label your annotation. There are a lot of different annotation options there. But the real power in this system lies in the second reading space, which is accessed through this icon here. And that will take us to a reading space that really makes diving deep on a passage accessible to all students. So this green play button down here will read the passage to the student.
The year was 2081, and everybody was finally equal.
You can change the speed of the voice. You can change the gender of the voice.
They weren't only equal before God and the law.
But the real power here lies in these three icons: text preferences, grammar options, and reading preferences. So by clicking on the text preferences icon, that will allow us to change the size of the text, increase the line spacing, change the font of the text, and also for dyslexic students, provide color overlays. And by clicking the grammar options button, that will allow us to break the words up by syllable and highlight different parts of speech. So here we have the nouns in purple, and we can do our verbs in red, and that way you can teach a lesson that says, how did this author use adjectives? There they are in green. And lastly, the reading preferences button will allow us to use line focus down just to one line.
Nobody was smarter than anybody else.
We can do it with 1 line, 3 lines, or 5 lines. Also built in is a picture dictionary. So if we click this on, we can click on certain words, and it will give us a visual representation of that word. Also, we can have the word read to us by clicking on the speaker button.
Year.
Now, not every single word is represented visually, but most are. Also, there are 79 languages that we can translate this passage into. We can do it by word, or translate the entire document.
وكان العام 2081.
And this system is good for all the different Connections titles, Connections literature, and will soon be available for the online version of our best-selling series, Literature and Thought. Thank you for reviewing the Connections program for Perfection Learning and our new Perfection Next platform.